I went to school in Blackrock, a famous school, just outside of Dublin. Great years, great years. Well, I think it's the most famous rugby school in the Leinster province, undoubtedly. And when it was in my last year in the castle in Blackrock, they won the Leinster Cup. So it was a nice finishing year for me. And then of course I proceeded to UCD, thereafter. Many people have asked me, why did I choose to go to Ireland? It's a curious question, if you like. Well, the reason was, in a way, quite simple to explain. First of all, after the Second World War, I restarted my education again in 1946 in the school run by the Irish Christian Brothers, St. John's Institution in Kuala Lumpur. And there came a time in the early 50s when my father was itching to send me off somewhere to finish my secondary school and then embark on a tertiary education. There was no tertiary education in Malaya, as it was known at that time, because we had just barely recovered from the war. And of course the Irish Christian Brothers were very quick to suggest there's only one place you need to send him to, and that's Ireland. So that was the beginning of my life in Ireland, if you like. You have to understand that in my early days in Ireland, in the early 50s, there was still food rationing in the UK. But we never got hungry in Ireland. We had all the food we wanted in Ireland, all the milk and cheeses and all the meats and so forth. When I talk about Irish education, there are a number of factors you have to consider. I believe that the institutions in Ireland, the educational institutions that is in Ireland, whether it's UCD, TCD, or the university colleges in Galway, Cork and elsewhere, I think that these institutions provide really what I call top-class studies for aspiring students. And I went there, of course, by accident because of the reasons I just told you. But then having been there, I had a great admiration for A, the education system, and B, for the friendliness of the people in Ireland. I think the latter part captured my life's belief in a very strong way, if you like. To say that the Irish are hospitable is an understatement. I mean I think it's a worldwide knowledge everywhere that when you arrive in Ireland, you're received with open arms, and that helps one's not only visit but one's ambition, to go and study in a country like that. The thing that I paid most attention to was my travels around Ireland. I wanted to know the country outside of Dublin. I mean, Dublin's a great city, but there's so many other spots in Ireland that one should visit, and more particularly the rugged west coast of Ireland, which is my favorite place of travel and visit. Connemara, the west, right all the way down to Cork, Killarney and Cork. There's so much to see in Ireland. I mean, to further your education on understanding Ireland as a country is already an education in itself. Never mind what discipline you might be pursuing. So I would always advise students going to Ireland to try and get out into the country. There's so much to see and so many nice people to meet. And that is the great thing about Ireland.